on the Nishan-e-Pakistan. These are historic moments on your screens here at PTV World. The very prestigious and the very historic, who have a huge history behind them as well. The Presidential Guard of Pakistan, of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, are escorting His Royal Highness Prince Mohammed Bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, into the President House in Islamabad, where they are entering. And of course, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, His Royal Highness Mohammed Bin Salman, would be conferred upon the Nishan-e-Pakistan. There you can see him in the royal carriage alongside the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan. His Royal Highness Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia Mohammed Bin Salman alongside Prime Minister Imran Khan in the royal carriage, being escorted by the Presidential Guard of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, who are making their way in to the President House from the Prime Minister's house in Islamabad. Of course, the investiture ceremony for the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, His Royal Highness Mohammed Bin Salman, is due to take place at the President House in Islamabad, where he would be conferred upon the Nishan-e-Pakistan award. That is, of course, the highest civilian award in Pakistan. Of course, President of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Dr. Arif Alvi, will confer upon this award to His Royal Highness Mohammed Bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. These are historic moments on your screen, where you can see the glory of this visit, where His Royal Highness Mohammed Bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, alongside Prime Minister of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Imran Khan, being escorted by the Presidential Guard of Pakistan in the royal carriage, are making their way from the Prime Minister's house in Islamabad towards the presidency in Islamabad. Of course, historic scenes here. Different state guests have been arriving since morning, and right now in the afternoon as well. We have been updating you on the arrival of these different state guests for the investiture ceremony of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia Mohammed Bin Salman as well. These have included the Chief of Army Staff, General Qamar Javed Bajwa, also alongside him who was the DGISI, who entered and who made their way to the President House a short while ago. They arrived with their delegation as well. And of course, besides them, we did have Speaker National Assembly Asad Kaisar, Chairman Senate Sadiq Sanjrani, and different parliamentarians, including Minister for State for Parliamentary Affairs Ali Muhammad Khan, who also arrived at the presidency earlier in the day as well. Of course, we can see a display of culture of Pakistan on the side of the road as well, which leads from the Prime Minister's house in Islamabad towards the presidency, where this investiture ceremony is taking place. Of course, we can see now the convoy, the royal convoy, now making its way towards the President House in Islamabad. These are truly historic scenes, Fahim, because this kind of visit is happening almost after a time of 15 years, and we do call it history in the making. And we are witnessing this, and every person of this nation, everyone who is witnessing, the new generation who are witnessing these historic moments, will have a tale to tell.
Will have a tale to tell. It's once in a generation opportunity to witness these sorts of occasions, and they're going at a very slow pace because the Prime Minister Imran Khan and the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia are in a carriage, and that is taking them towards the presidency. And the reason why they're going in a carriage is because on the roadsides they have a display of Pakistani culture that you can witness too on your television screens. Under very high security, the whole entourage is going towards the President House.
The royal entourage, we see it there, the royal carriage, of course, we would like to call it now, because the Prime Minister is in there, His Excellency is there, Imran Khan, alongside the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed Bin Salman as well. And of course, being escorted by the Presidential Guard of Pakistan, who have a history of their service, is obviously a huge honor, and obviously history in the making as well. And of course, we see these historic scenes now, and we see the display of culture as we were witnessing. And Pakistan is a land of diverse cultures and of great history as well, and all of these are being displayed alongside the way. And just the fact that they're making their way from the Prime Minister's house in Islamabad towards the presidency in the royal carriage alongside the Presidential Guard is absolutely amazing and historic at the same time.
Absolutely, and at the presidency, we know that President Dr. Arif Alvi would be receiving both the Prime Minister and the Saudi Crown Prince Salman bin Abdulaziz. They're going amidst a huge number of horses in the royal carriage towards the President House, where he will be conferred upon with the Nishan-e Pakistan, that's the highest civilian award, and that Pakistan will be giving to the Saudi Crown Prince. And they have left for the investiture ceremony, as you can see on your television screens. Both of them with smiles on their faces. They are going towards the presidency to attend the investiture ceremony. Earlier we saw a lot of guests arriving at the presidency, and also Chief of Army Staff has arrived at the presidency, and he awaits the Saudi Crown Prince Salman bin Abdulaziz, who will be conferred upon with the Nishan-e Pakistan.
Right, and Fahim, of course, we've been given, we have been giving this special transmission since yesterday, and the whole team of PTV World has been involved in this, and we've just gotten, some stats live here through our colleague Mr. Umar Khalid Butt as well, who's been kind enough to grace us with the history of this Nishan-e Pakistan award. Like we said, it is the highest civilian award in Pakistan. The award had been established on 19th of March in 1957, and unlike other honors, it is a highly restricted and most prestigious award, and is only conferred for the merit and distinguished services to the country, international community and foreign relations. And of course, it is a very prestigious award. If we talk about the recipients, then in 1959, in November of 1959, Mohammad Reza Shah, the Shah of Iran, was conferred this award. In 1960, Queen Elizabeth II was the recipient of this award. Then in 1961, from there onwards, if we look at 1957, it was awarded to the ever so famous President Eisenhower of the United States as well. Then President Richard Nixon of the United Nations, of course, King Barendra, the King of Nepal, Aga Khan IV, the leader of the Ismaili communities, and of course, we also to the leading figure in terms of humanity. We talk about Mr. Nelson Mandela, who received this award on 3rd of October in 1992. And of course, great history alongside as well. At the 1st of February in 2006, this award was awarded to King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, the King of Saudi Arabia. And of course, Mr. Recep Tayyip Erdogan, the President of Turkey, at that time he was the Prime Minister of Turkey back in 2009, was also conferred upon this award. And of course, we talk about the latest of this award being awarded, that in April of 2015 it was awarded to Chinese President Xi Jinping. And now today we will again see history in the making, as we see the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, His Royal Highness Prince Salman, also Mohammed Bin Salman, also receiving this prestigious award. And obviously we have to give a thumbs up to Umar Khalid Butt as well for providing us with all of this history about this Nishan-e Pakistan as well. And of course, for him, as we just highlighted the history, that all of these leaders have got an aura about them and have got a history behind them as well.
They have got a history, and they've done something not only in their own countries but also for the international community, and this shows how well suited this award is for the Crown Prince Mohammed Bin Salman, because he has come up with a vision, and he has come up with a plan to build strong relations with the allied countries of Saudi Arabia, and which he is doing as a matter of fact ever since he came. And even before he came, the discussions were on as to what sort of MOUs would be signed, and now we can see that he has
and we see these visuals
the
now,
presidency.
Yes, the Fahim, we see them now that they have made their way to their destination. That is, of course, the presidency in Islamabad. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed Bin Salman, now has arrived alongside the Prime Minister of Pakistan. He's being received by the President of Pakistan, the President of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Dr. Arif Alvi, alongside the Foreign Minister, Shah Mahmood Qureshi. Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Chaudhry Fawad Hussain, is also there. And now His Excellency Prime Minister Imran Khan, the Prime Minister of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, alongside His Royal Highness of Saudi Arabia, the Crown Prince Mohammed Bin Salman, are now making their way inside the President House in Islamabad, the presidency, where the investiture ceremony would be taking place. And of course, This will be in connection with the award that would be conferred upon His Royal Highness, and that is, of course, Nishan-e-Pakistan. Different state guests have been arriving since morning alongside the Chief of Army Staff, General Qamar Javed Bajwa, DGISI, different parliamentarians, Speaker National Assembly, Chairman Senate as well, and all different state guests, including parliamentarians, federal and state ministers, provincial ministers, the governors, the chief ministers. Everybody is there to witness history in the making.
Of course, Ahmed, as we can see, a lot of media coverage over there as well. Children presenting him the bouquets of flower as he arrives at the presidency, and he was very warmly received, as we just witnessed on our television screens, by the foreign minister, the president, the information minister, and the rest of the cabinet members will also be meeting Crown Prince Mohammed Bin Salman, and the whole entourage is following, and here very heavy security has been deployed in Islamabad, especially around the red zone, as far as this visit is concerned.
It was heartening to listen to the Prime Minister, His Excellency Imran Khan, where yesterday he highlighted that if security was not a concern, then the people of Pakistan would be out on the streets.
Would have been outside and would have welcomed Crown Prince Mohammed Bin Salman in a very, very enthusiastic manner. And he was very sure of that, and I'm sure the sentiment is common in all the people, and I'm sure people also share the same sentiments as what the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, said to the Crown Prince yesterday. Had it not been for the security, people definitely would have gone out to welcome the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed Bin Salman, who has now reached the presidency to attend the investiture ceremony, where he will be conferred upon with Nishan-e-Pakistan. And Ahmed, like you were telling, very important details of what Nishan-e-Pakistan actually is. And you were also mentioning the list of people who've so far gotten the Nishan-e-Pakistan, which includes Richard Nixon, which includes Queen Elizabeth II, which includes Recep Tayyip Erdogan, and Nelson Mandela, and many other people who actually deserved this Nishan-e-Pakistan.
Of course, President Dr. Arif Alvi has received, of course, the Royal Highness of Saudi Arabia, the Crown Prince Mohammed Bin Salman. And of course, this investiture ceremony would now be taking place in a short amount of time. All the state guests for him have arrived almost, and we saw them in all their glory as well, and just being escorted by the Presidential Guard in Pakistan through the very famous avenue that leads from the Prime Minister's house towards the President house is something very special as well. And we call it once in a lifetime moment.
Once in a lifetime moment, definitely, and I am honored to watch that and witness that on the television screen and be a part of the transmission, as a matter of fact. And you are watching the visuals when the Crown Prince Mohammed Bin Salman, he arrived at the presidency with Prime Minister Imran Khan, and definitely this investiture ceremony would be attended, like Ahmed, you were mentioning, the state ministers, the provincial ministers,
the governors,
all the parliamentarians.
The
yes, everybody would be there to witness